You too. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. One day I'm going to have the bells, the whistles, the train horns, all of that with my podcast. Um, Man, I got a lot I want to talk about this morning. Um, I see this guy that's glamorizing jail. Okay? Glamorizing jail. Jail is the only place. Bernie, what's going on, my brother? Man, I sure hope you had a wonderful birthday, man. I hope you had a wonderful birthday, Bernie. And listen, brother, the best is yet to come for you, Bernie. You got a good heart. The best is yet to come. Be not discouraged, man. Doing it the right way. I know it's hard sometimes. I know it don't look rewarding sometimes. But you're on the right path, brother. Keep your heart open. Okay? Keep it open. Now, see, this is why crime is out of control in the black community and in inner cities. Because our young people glorify crime. They glorify wrong. That's the examples that are being put in front of them every day, 24/7. And I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but there's a guy that's got millions of followers, and he is glorifying life in the penitentiary. Like that's some place to, that's a destination that should be on your bucket list, is to have to go to jail. And what they're showing you is all of the fun that these dudes are having in jail, but they ain't telling you they preying on each other, they fucking each other, they doing everything to each other. See, they don't tell you that. See, they just show you the glamorous side of prison. They don't show you the dark side, where you got somebody going up in your butt. See, they don't show you that. Man, I saw this video where this ex-NBA basketball player, Joe Smith, him and his wife are having a confrontation because she has now opened up an OnlyFans page. And see, what does that message send to the young girls? Whenever you get in a bind, whenever you get your back up against the wall, just bust it open and you can make ends meet. See, that's the message that they're sending these young girls. You don't need an education. You don't need to try to better yourself. Just be able to bust it open and you're going to get paid. And see, and my question is, why is OnlyFans her first default move? Why is that your first default move? You gonna mean to tell me that you've been out here this long and you can't come up with no more creative ideas to try to keep your head above water than to get out and degrade yourself? That's how you have to make it? By degrading yourself, embarrassing yourself, exposing yourself, is the only way you can survive? You can't come out with some positive ideas that'll keep you afloat, that'll work? I mean, what does that say about us? When we can't come out and do positive and show some results, but yet we can come and do negative and get rich overnight. And people don't seem to have a problem with that. See, people don't seem to have a problem that you can get financial freedom doing wrong, but you can't get it doing right. Ain't that something? And I keep see this is what a lot of y'all wanna there's that old crazy Don Folden talking the same old shit he usually talk. But I'm trying to tell y'all, man, these young kids are going to be attracted to what they see working. And right now, we're only showing them that going to jail works. Getting on OnlyFans works. See, we don't show them open up a business. Try to provide some jobs for some people. See, you on OnlyFans busting it open, what job are you providing for your community? You ain't providing nothing for them. That's entertainment for you to get ahead. But who's coming up and saying, man, listen, I got an idea that not only can I help myself, but I can help some other people. I got a tour company. Look how many young kids out here looking for a job. Ain't got no education. And here I got a tour company that ain't nobody, everybody like my tour. Matter of fact, you know what? Thank you, Lord. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something. Because I'm always talking about my business. And this is something I've never done. I've never read the comments on my tour page. Let me show y'all something. All right, let's see here. All right, listen. Where my comments at? What? All my comments are gone? That can't be. All my comments gone, man. Damn, somebody done wiped out all my comments. How are my comments gone? Oh well, that's just another thing I gotta deal with. I gotta find out now how come my comments. But anyway, so look at what we are telling these young people work. If we tell them that going to jail is a badge of honor, that's what they gonna do. Look at all these young rappers, man, how they got to go out here and get in the jail and see, and what they don't know is the criminal justice system is the only place in America where slavery is still legal. That's the only place in America, the criminal justice system, where slavery is still legal. So now you got some young boys that's got to go to jail and get in a slave institution, go in to be a slave, to come out with some street creds. They can't get no street creds being an honor roll student. They can't get no street creds doing the right thing. They can't get no street creds building no business. See, they can't get street creds for that. But get out here and be a dope dealer. You can get street cred for that. Look how they idolize Jay-Z. Oh, he used to sell drugs. You cheated, motherfucker. If you sold drugs, you cheated. You didn't get it. You came in the game crooked. You had a head start because you got dope money as your seed money to grow what you're doing. See, you came in the game with some dope money. And people want to talk about how brilliant you are. You know, what such a savvy business person you are. You cheated, motherfucker. Jay-Z cheated. Okay? But you glorify him. But you won't glorify nobody doing the right thing. See, you ain't gonna glorify that. And this is why our community is so fucked up. Because you got some people right now, see that cat that I'm telling you about that is parading around with the prison videos. He getting paid. He getting paid to influence young black men that they gotta go out here and commit a crime to get behind a jail, to get in jail. The only way you gonna go to jail, you gotta do something wrong. And they glorify doing wrong and don't glorify doing right. Isn't that interesting? That you can come out and glorify wrong and be debt free. And be debt free, glorifying wrong. And don't nobody have a problem with that. See, and that's up to Exodus. You know what? Where Bernie, where in Exodus? I'm always open for a word, man. I'm always open. Give me a scripture in Exodus. And I'm there. I am there. Okay? And see, and this is what it's coming down to, right versus wrong. I've been telling y'all this for the longest, but a lot of y'all don't want to listen to me. Oh, look at him. He's staying in a hotel. But I'm telling you, man, this ain't about race. This is about good versus evil. And you need to make up your mind what side you're going to be on. Because right now, we got too many people with 1 foot in good and 1 foot in bad. They straddle the fence. And you're going to get left behind. Because you're going to get caught up with the bad. You ain't going to get caught up with the good. See, if you got 1 foot in good and 1 foot in bad, you might as well go on, put all your shit, take your bags, put it in bad, because that's where you're going to end up. That's where you're going to end up. Because the Bible say God hates a lukewarm person. And when you straddle the fence, you are lukewarm. See, you'll go whichever way the wind blows, you go. And this is the problem right now. We have too many people that don't want to take a moral stand for what's right. Like I saw an article. See, this is how the press get y'all. You know, she is filing a suit because the swim team won't let them participate, and the she that they talking about is a man, a transgender. See, listen, if you got a dick, you a man. If you got a vagina, you a woman. Okay? It's just that simple. I don't give a shit what you call yourself, what you want to label yourself. If you got a penis, you a man. It's just that simple. Okay? I don't care what you call yourself. You're a man. And if you got a womb, which is a vagina, you're a woman. And see, look at the lies that you had to perpetrate to live this lifestyle. If you calling yourself a woman and you a man, look at how you got to lie to yourself. Look at how you have to lie to you just to function every day. Because you're telling yourself you a woman and you a man. You're acting like a woman, but your body is behaving like a man. And see, y'all need to go back and pull up how many transgender men are involved in rapes. So if you transgender, if you think you a woman, why is your dick getting hard for another woman and you think you're a woman? How is it that your dick can get hard if you think you're a woman? What's making your dick get hard to arouse you that you can go and sexually assault another woman? And I thought you were supposed to be a woman. And see, this is the bullshit that we're allowing to exist because don't nobody want to call it out. See, when you start trying to call someone, they want to label you a hater. See, hate has intensity and passion to it. Disagreement, we can't come to a consensus. And I disagree that a man can run around and portray himself as a woman. I disagree that a woman, you know, think about it. A lot of these women that are in these same-sex relationships are in love with some plastic. They ain't in love with the person. They in love with a dildo, a piece of plastic. It's what they in love with. And it ain't real. So if the dildo ain't real, how is your love real? If everything you've been saying is a lie, how is what you're doing real? Please tell me, how is it real? When you got to lie to keep it going, how is it real? And see, and at the end of the day, let me tell you something. All you LGBTQ motherfuckers, you can fuck whoever you want to. I really don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, when you close your eyes, that shit ain't gonna come nowhere near me. See, I ain't got to deal with your shit when you die. You gonna have to deal with your shit. And see, and that's what people don't realize. See, one of these days, you're gonna have to close these right here. It's a wrap. It's over. And you're gonna have to account for everything you've done. See, a lot of y'all don't believe that. So however you want to live, man, that's your business. But I do have a right to have my opinion. And because my opinion doesn't agree with yours, you want to label me a hater. You want to talk about I hate you because I don't agree with you. I don't hate you. I just disagree with your and you know what? We'll still take you on one of my tours. Still will take you on one of my tours. I sure will. Still gonna take it. Matter of fact, the last two I did. Two young ladies, you know, and I know they were lovers. Young girls. But they want to get some history. Let me give them some history. You see? And I guess because I didn't buy into what they was doing, I went and picked them up and took them back. They didn't give me a tip. I picked them up, waited on them to get some food, and took them back. Oh, thank you, sir. No problem. Have a wonderful day. Glad you enjoyed the tour. Okay? But I kind of knew, they was into some stuff. So and I guess because they asked me, you what's your brand name? Truth Conductor. So I guess they was Googling me and saw my stance. But see, I ain't got nothing against them. I got something against the way you live. And I have a right. I have a right. I have a right to choose between right and wrong. That's my right. And if I see something that's wrong, I have a right not to agree with it. That's my right. And you want to demonize me because I don't agree with your sin, because I won't accept what you're doing. Now I'm a bad person because I stand on some principles and some morals. I am now wicked. And see, and here's the problem, man. See, we don't have enough people that's willing to stand up and say, man, cut this shit out. Cut it out. Stop it. Because we're only hurting ourselves. We're only hurting ourselves. And we can't even see that. Yet the rich is still getting richer. And we still doubting each other, not trusting each other, won't talk to each other, won't communicate with each other, won't uplift each other. But we still can make the rich richer. We ain't got a problem making them richer. But when somebody from among you try to break out, you got a problem with somebody trying to get up so that they can be a help to other people. You got a problem with that. And yet, you're so scared and so disheartened about the condition that's going on in the world. But you ain't trying to do nothing to put up another narrative. Isn't that interesting? That people talk about all of these mass shootings, but they still ain't trying to support another narrative, another way. So if you don't want to support another way, you're complaining about how things are. Is just, man, that's just blowing in the wind, because you ain't got no substance. And see, and with this we just in a full moon with a solar eclipse. Just happened. Yesterday was the full moon. Okay, or Saturday was the full moon. So we into some different energy in the earth realm. And yet people don't want to activate no positive energy of their own. See, they expect positive to correct itself. And positive can't promote itself. Positive can't uplift itself. If you want to see some positive results, you're going to have to put in some positive energy. And the question has to be asked now is, why are people afraid to support something positive financially? Well, I got, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of people subconsciously, when they see me, they see Black Lives Matter. This is what America don't want to come to the realization about the black community. See, when one black person do something wrong, It taints the whole community. Example. Right now, if you get on Twitter, all you see is a bunch of white people promoting the crime that's going on in Washington, D.C. And in doing that, see, foreigners think all black people are this way. All black people are lazy. All black people will steal. See, that's how society has got us conditioned that when we see one do it, we just include the whole group. And see, and I say this all the time, until we start separating the good from the evil, ain't nothing gonna change. Man, there are some good black folk, and there are some fucking evil motherfuckers. There are some good white people, and there are some evil motherfuckers who are white. There are some good Asians. There are some evil motherfuckers who are Asians. Same can go with the Hispanic community. Some good Hispanics, and there are some motherfuckers that's downright evil. But yet, we just include everybody in the same group. We don't separate. And this is the problem, not only in America, but in the world. Folk don't know how to separate good from the bad. They just lump everybody together. Look at Israel. Okay? They get attacked. They lumping everybody together. They killing up everybody. See, they ain't separating the good from the bad. They just going in killing up everybody. For what one bad group did, everybody suffered for it. And that's how it is in America. See, when one person do something bad in a group, everybody's going to suffer. And that's the easy way out. That is the easy way out. And for too long, man, we have had... Oh, I do not own the rights to this music. I forgot to say that. Because YouTube be tripping, man. I ain't lying, they be tripping. They be tripping. I do not own the rights to this music or any music that I play on YouTube. And that's just the reality, y'all. That's just the reality. Look at the stuff we glorify in the black community, and you can see why we got the issues that we have. Because we glorify wrong. That's why Trump is so popular right now in the black community, because he been in jail. He got a mugshot. But see what they don't tell you? The people that talk about the black folk, talking about they support Trump, they with Trump, them motherfuckers don't vote. They don't vote. And most of them ain't even registered to vote. And they run around here talking about they support Trump. And if you go back and pull their voting record, half of them ain't never voted in their life. And now all of a sudden, they gonna go do it? Come on, man, get real. Get real. They're gonna do the same thing they've been doing. Sitting back, shucking and jiving, pulling on their dick, and talking shit. That's all they're gonna do. You know? You ever notice? You ever notice when let me show you. Let's see. I can stand up and do it. You ever notice when you see some of these young boys? You know, they always got the hand in the crouch, shit like this here. I can't let y'all see. I'm in my underwear. I'm in my underwear. I can't let you see that. Boy, that will be an internet explosion. Oh, what? True conductor? No, you can't see my underwear. No, I ain't gonna let you see my underwear. But no, seriously. No, seriously, man. You ever seen some of these young boys stand up? You know, and they always I was sometimes whoever is over me, Luna, thank you for joining me. Whoever lives over me, sometimes it's some kids, and they be going buck wild crazy running. So I go sit out in my car, and yesterday I saw this little young kid. He came out, and there's a couple that's sitting in their car, and pants hanging down around his ass. He walks over and asks them for a light. They give him a light, and then he get into his conversation. I can tell by the way his expression, how he was doing his body language, that he was trying to get them. And here's the deal. If you stand in this hotel, 9 times out of 10, you got a problem. If you here. See, 9 times out of 10, you got a problem if you here. But he ended up being able to finesse his way into their car, and after a while, they drove off. Okay? And I said, man, that's one of the ways. And see, this is how, this is why we don't have no trust in the black community. Let's see what's going on. See, this is why we don't have no trust in the black community, because you got a lot of these youngsters that will come up, hey man, you got a light? You got the time? And you think you being helpful, and they get to jump on you and rob your ass. See, that's how they do you in DC. See, they'll come up nice, asking you a question, and if you notice, if you walk up on some of these young boys and you start asking some questions, they'll look at you like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? Where you from? See, you can't come up and start asking them a lot of questions, because that's how the stick-up boy get to jump on them. Being nice. Trying to get them to drop their guard. So consequently, we don't trust each other. See, we ain't trying to trust each other. So when somebody coming up trying to be nice, see, they look at that as deception. And these are our kids that are doing this to us. This ain't the white man. These are black kids doing it to other black people, using good to get the drop on folks so you can rob them. See the trend now for these young boys is to get out here and be carjacking. See, stealing cars now is the trend in DC. And they just had I don't know what made this young kid go downtown by the courthouse and decide he wanted to try to carjack somebody. And it was a federal officer shot him in the head and killed him. And it was justifiable, because they was trying to carjack him. See, they'll do something. They have all the motivation in the world to do wrong. How come we're not trying to motivate them to do right? It's just that simple. They got all the motivation in the world to do wrong. Yet, we don't try to give them any initiative to come out and try to do the right thing. They promote the wrong message, man. And see, but they can't promote it, Bernie, without help. Wrong message ain't gonna promote itself. They got people sharing that. See, it's you can get what is it? Clicks, views when you're controversial, when you lie and deceive and cheat. That's how most of these influencers then got the following they got, because through some deception. They had people faking these things. Let me show you how you're gonna know a video is staged. This is how you know a video is staged, people. When you start seeing different angles of the video from different perspectives, man, that's staged. They got people, that's a person with a camera that they done edited, that's filming what you think is real. Okay? And I would even go to say that this thing with Joe Smith and his wife, man, that's staged. They did that for publicity. Because when he married her, she was a hoe. And she told him, you knew how I was when you married me. You knew how I was. And see, and why is it the first default move in the black community is always illegal? Why is that the first default move? How come a default move can't be creating a dinnerware line? How come that can't be a default move? You know how many people laugh at me because, you know, I showed them, man, I got a dinnerware. Oh man, that's just on paper. Well, everything you use is on paper. This came off a piece of paper. This came off a piece of paper. This came off a piece of paper. At least I got the foundation. I put it on paper. I just need to get me a prototype in my hand so y'all can see, God damn, Truth Conductor, you might have something there. I know I got something because ain't nobody doing it. And not only no one's doing it, I got some history with it. See, I've done it before. It's not something, where my picture at, man? My picture at? So y'all won't think I'm telling a lie. I'm gonna pitch it. Where is my picture? Here we go. Right here. See? This is 2000. African tabletop, first showroom of its kind. Okay, I've done it before. I have some history with this. So somebody else coming with this idea, you ain't got no history with it. See, you can't show where, man, I did this before. And see, and that's another thing, man. A lot of y'all need to start dusting off some of the ideas, man, that you gave up on. A lot of y'all need to go back and dust off some of them ideas that you thought wouldn't work, and it was ahead of its time. That's all that was. The reason it didn't work was because it was ahead of its time. Don't throw it away. Still keep creating. That's what you got to do, man. And how often do you see black people, man, that's trying to show you how to create something, not tear something down, not destroy something, but to build something. That's all I'm trying to do, man, is show young people how to build something out of nothing. Take what people have threw out in the trash. I can go in any city right now and create a Black History tour that'll create jobs for people, that'll create jobs for people. See, this This idea, this is American made. I'm not sending this to China to get this done. I'm getting this produced right here in America. That's American jobs. That's American jobs. See, my shit is made in America. I want mine made in America. I don't want to have to get it from overseas. I want it made in America. That's creating American jobs. But, you know, a lot of people don't man, this is that's me, my son, and my mama in my shop. When I was a politician, that's what I looked like. They saw that white hat coming, boy. Oh shit. It's getting ready to get funky up in here. Here he come. That's when they saw that white hat coming. Oh Lord, here he come. Here he come, cause I ain't take no shit. I ain't take no shit off of them. And didn't have no money and no organization, but you ain't gonna treat me any kind of way. I'm gonna demand some respect. And that's what I did. I demanded respect, regardless to what my status was. I demanded respect. Sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. That's just the reality. See? So look at what we're glorifying, man. Look at what we're glorifying. Why is it that we glorify wrong? Why is that the ticket out wrong in the black community? That if you get out here and you do something wrong, you can become a hero. But doing something right, you get overlooked and demonized. See, when Metro stole my job, that's what they kicked me back to. That's how I survived. That's how I survived. Many a day, man, I ran from the police doing this because I ain't had no business license, but I knew the rules. You see, and when I saw them coming, man, I started packing up. I'm gone. And see, this is the thing. This is the thing about DC. Like right now, you know, we got all these people talking about crime is out of control. And see, for 2-3 weeks, they're going to give crime their undivided attention. By December 1st, that'll be a distant memory. It'll be something else that's done took the place of crime now. See, when they know you're paying attention and they know you're looking, see, they'll do the right thing. But the minute they think you ain't no longer looking and you ain't no longer paying attention, and it's safe to go back to being business as usual, that's exactly what they're gonna do. Business as usual. You know, that's why when I get a parking ticket down in front of the White House, man, I always look at that thing. Man, I'm tripping that my website, I can't get the comments in my website. That really blows my mind. That really blows my mind. My contacts, my comments are not all been erased. Damn. All of them been erased. How is that? Oh well. Oh well. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on a second. let me do it like this. Annoyed. Didn't know you were a Black History tour guide. I think the idea of the tour is a good idea. I'm still annoyed that you do this crashing live TV. Crashing live TV. Just saying. The dip hole in the sign on CNN makes me think you want to hate from being a nuisance. What a jerky thing to do. If your company was being interviewed, it would be stupid for someone else to crash the interview with a sign. We have precious time on this earth, and you want to be a butt pain. That's an annoyance to others with your sign. Wow, wasted life. Why would anybody want to hire you for trying to be creative? At least I ain't out trying to spread some negativity. I'm out trying to be positive. Take advantage of a situation that 100 years from now, I'll still be in that picture. And look at the hatred that I would get from I'm just sad that I can't get my reviews. Let's see if I can find them here. All right. Let's see. Do I have any reviews? 5 reviews. Oh, this lady here. See, now let me show you something. She accused me of being bad business practice, and I told her that what I did and how I did it. And she wanted a deal. And at the last minute, I'm like, look, there's too much drama with what you're trying to do. I don't want to do the tour. Okay? I don't want to do it because you got too much drama around you. And I just don't. But the kids go, I don't want to hear the kids are not the one booking. You're the asshole. See, you're the one that's being difficult. And then you want to turn around and disparage me because I wouldn't tolerate your bullshit. Now, mind you, I'm not, it's not often that what I did, how many tours I did last month? Maybe 1 or 2? Month of September, I did none. So if somebody booked some tours, I'm a no nonsense guy. I ain't gonna lie about that. I am a no nonsense person. Okay. Here's another example. I think in August, I had this lady call me up. Oh, hey, man, I love your tour companies. I want to help you with your tours, and you know, I think this is a fantastic idea, and I'm gonna get a group together and do this. Okay, so I'm trying to explain to the lady who I am and what I do. And I said, not only do I do the tours, I also have a brand that I try to promote as well. So I sent her some pictures that I had with my sign, Stop Hating Each Other Because You Disagree. And she sent me an email back and said, I'm confused. I said, about what? She said, yesterday, you was a black man. Today, I don't know who I'm talking to. I said, you know what? Thank you. Because I don't need to do business with you. If that's what you see, if that's because I'm standing behind some people trying to get in a historic moment, and all you see is I'm supporting them, I'm backing them, and you don't understand the marketing that's behind that, let me show you. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Where's that picture I had of Roger? Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, now, one time I was down at the courthouse, and I saw this cameraman kept trying to get my attention. He kept trying to, every time I look at him, he like, come here. And finally, I'm like, let me go over there and see what he's talking about. And I went over there and he said, Don, listen, this camera right here is a live feed. Okay? This camera is a live feed. Look what I did. I went and got up against the building. See all the police officers standing here? I got behind them and was like, this moment right here is what crashed my website. This moment made my website crash. It was so many people trying to get it. Okay? Let me see what you're saying here. Hold on. Sometimes these comments come in very, very let's see what you said. So that's all I was trying to do is get in a historic moment. Because 100 years from now, if they ever flash this scene back on television and see all this is in archives. And notice, I took this from a video. This is a screenshot from a video. That's how I got this picture. Screenshot from a video. Just like this one. Screenshot from a video. Screenshot from a video. I mean, this was wild. This was down in Richmond, a Second Amendment rally. Man, I had so much fun that day. See, these are the guys. I had so much fun that day. I mean, I actually had people, because I was telling them, man, give a brother some play. I'm trying to go viral. And they was chuckling all through the crowd with my sign. I ain't lying. I had a good time. I had a damn good time down there with them. And see, that's what you got to do. You can't be afraid to stand out. You can't be afraid to express yourself. You can't be afraid at all. Yeah, I do. So I done put the work in, man. And see, let me show y'all. This is what I wanted right here. This is originally, my sign started out with them. I started out with them. I saw this truck, man. Man, I wanted one of them things so bad. I ain't know what it is. It's got a glass roof on it that opens up. Man, I wanted one of them things. I wanted one. I ain't lying, I wanted one. At that time, now, the thrill of it done wore off. Cause you can't drive Sprinters everywhere in in Washington, D.C. See, there are some places in the city that won't let a high roof van go through. You have to have a low roof. Like if you're going to get up on Capitol Hill, you can't drive a Sprinter up on Capitol Hill. You can only drive a low roof van on Capitol Hill. See, so that's what, when I started, because originally all I had was Sprinters and a well, Luna, see, there are so many accessories that come with this idea right here. It's crazy. There's so many accessories that this is going to produce. So many accessories that this will produce. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. The accessories that you can create with this. That's a whole nother business. I keep telling people, when I launch this dinnerware line, it's going to send me straight to billionaire status. I'm telling you. Okay? Hey man, that's it. That's it. I bet you the person that launched the hop on hop off shuttle downtown in your city wasn't black. I bet you they wasn't black. That's why it's working. Cause see, for the media to show a black man positive, that goes against the narrative. Okay? All right? That goes against the narrative. See, black man is supposed to be lazy, a thief, can't be trusted. How you gonna put a black man out that's a single father who was abandoned by his kid's mama and came out and built a business? How you gonna promote something like that when you got all these negative narratives? How you gonna let something like that be successful when you done painted all these negative narratives about black men, and now you got a black man that don't fit that narrative and never have fit that narrative? Man, I remember when I was running for city council in D.C., and this little young boy, when I was saying, man, I was a single father and I raised my children, and he looked at me and said, well, that was what you were supposed to do. And I looked at him and said, well, how come you didn't do it? Why you went to jail? If that's what I was supposed to do, how come you didn't follow suit? And see, and we don't want to put out no, and I can't blame white folk for this. I can't blame white folk for this, because they ain't got nothing to do with this. We don't want to change the narrative. We ain't trying to do anything to change the narrative, and that's what the problem is. But we still blaming that white man, like we don't have any responsibility, like we don't have any accountability, and we do. And see, when you start talking like this, now you're a coon. You're doing the white man bit. You're Uncle Tom. When you start pointing out deficiencies in the black community. See, you're now cooning, because you got the nerve to openly criticize what black people are doing. And look at the number of young kids that are bullied for trying to be smart. Look at the number of young kids who are bullied. Matter of fact, They are teased that they trying to be white, all because they trying to be smart. See, that's how crazy this shit is in the black community. When you trying to be smart, when you trying to uplift yourself, educate yourself, you trying to be white. And they'll demonize you for that. They'll demonize you for that. Man, because you ain't trying to go with the status quo. See, you trying to be white. And that's why so many of our young students right now got to dumb themselves down just to be able to survive in the community. They have to dumb themselves down and be stupid just to survive in the community. And see, let me show y'all something. When you in a crowd of people and you trying to advertise your business, see, one of the things you have to pay attention to, whenever you see somebody being interviewed, you always get behind them. Okay? Because you don't know who that person is. And this lady took my tour, and her son sent her this. Her son sent her this picture. Say, "Ain't that the guy that you took the tour in D.C. with?" And this white guy right here, this white guy, I mean, he's popular. He got millions of followers. Okay, so that just go to show y'all, man, I have not been bashful about trying to expose my business, trying to get some free advertisement for my business. That's what I've tried to do. Okay, rather than talk about what I don't have, man, I try to utilize what I do have. Like, give you an example. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I need to be in New York City. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I need to be in New York. Matter of fact, my grandson got a hookup up there where I can stay. If I go, I ain't got to worry about a hotel because he got a hookup, and I just, since he ain't there, let me use the room, okay? But Trump's children are testifying. I think Don Jr. is Wednesday, Eric is Thursday, and Ivanka is Friday. Man, you know that courthouse gonna be jumping. That courthouse gonna be jumping. And I need to be right up there with my sign. Stop hating each other. And see, this time, I'm gonna take my small sign. I ain't taking my big sign. See, that's another thing. One day, I was going down to the White House, and this white guy was walking out of Lafayette Park. He said, "Man, I see you all the time on TV." And he said, "I got one suggestion for you. Get a smaller sign, because they crop you out too much." I said, "You know what? I ain't never thought of that." And I went and got a smaller sign. Matter of fact, it's out in my car. The next live that I'm gonna go out in my car and get my sign, and I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, I went and got a smaller sign. Matter of fact, let's see here. Let's see if I got a picture of it. Let me show y'all something. See, now, you see this girl right here? You see this girl, this Kanye's publicist. Okay? You see that big old smile she got on her face? You see up here in the right-hand corner, in this corner right here? See, that's her mugshot. You see how she laughing? You see how they gonna wipe this damn smile off her fucking face. Okay? They gonna wipe that smile off her face. You gonna go up in there and pretending like this is funny and this is a game and you black? See, black folk can get away with shit like this. And anybody in here black will tell you, see, you ain't gonna get away with no shit like this. You ain't gonna get away with that shit. And you can cool believe they laying in the cut waiting on her ass. Okay? And ain't gonna be no deals. See, they gonna throw the book at her. Watch. They gonna throw the book at her ass. Cause she think the shit is funny. Trying to get my little sign here. Oh, y'all, let me show y'all. See, this is C.R. Gibbs right here. This the guys whose shoulder I'm standing on with DC Black History. I ain't nothing compared to him. Okay? I need to do a documentary with this guy because his knowledge of DC history is just incredible. I mean, absolutely off the chain. So I am the student when it comes down to him. I'm trying to find a picture of let me see, can I find this picture? But I need to be in New York. I definitely need to be in New York City. I need to be in New York this week. I need to be up there. And if God want me to be there, he gonna open up a way. He'll open up a way. He'll open up a way. If God want me to be there, he gonna open up a way. I ain't gotta worry about it. He gonna open up a way. And I might just end up going up on Friday when Ivanka is going to testify. Cause you know, they gonna always come out for them women. They gonna come out for them women, man. They gonna come out. Eric and Don Jr. might not draw the crowd, but Ivanka, she gonna draw the crowd. I will go. If I get up there, I will go live. I will go live. I sure would. And I got enough battery packs to last me the whole day. So I ain't got to worry about no juice. I got enough battery packs up in here. I know 2 of them will last me the whole day. I'll take a couple battery packs with me and get my little and gone, man. Got to get me a bag to put them in that I can carry, and I'm gone. I'm out of here. Grab my sign, and I'm gone. You know, I'll be off to the races. So if it's meant to be, and all I'm trying to show y'all is trying to do it the right way. Trying to have some morals and some principles. I ain't perfect, y'all. I'm not perfect. Let me say that again. I am not perfect. I make mistakes. But I ain't gonna cheat you. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I ain't gonna steal from you. That I promise you. But I'm gonna make a mistake because I'm human. Okay? And unfortunately, people would like to take, when you make a mistake, they want to cancel everything. See, they'll just take that mistake and whitewash everything you've done because you made a mistake. And look how many people try to hold you to some standards that they can't even keep. You notice that? People try to hold you to standards that they can't even keep. So, oh no, my room is paid for the week. Now, if I'm in New York, I just won't be here. My room is paid for the week. So I just, if I go to New York, I just won't be here. Now I won't be saving no money. I won't be saving nothing. I just won't be here. And that's why I think that I'm just gonna go up Friday and come back. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Just going up Friday. I'll come back. I don't know. Let me see how things pan out. But I got to get another stream of income going here real soon. I got to figure out another way. Got to figure out another stream of income until I get my transportation back on the road. That's what I got to do. And see, this is the thing that I notice about the people that live in this hotel. A lot of them don't have any ideas that they're trying to manifest. A lot of them just got their jobs or whatever source of income they got. That's what they got. I doubt it. I doubt if I'm going to the White House today. I doubt it because I got to figure that method out now. Because if I go, I got to use public transportation, and I got to figure out how to carry my speaker, my sign, and get down to the White House, and my stool, because I'm gonna have to have something to sit on. So I'll figure this White House thing out, this how I'm gonna do this week, because it's getting ready to get cold too. It's getting ready to get cold. So but what I was saying was, a lot of people don't have nothing to fall back on. They just don't have no options. And at least I do have some options. My tour company can take off. My brand, Truth Conductor, can take off. My dinnerware line can take off. My hop on, hop off shuttle can take off. See, I have stuff in place. I'm just waiting for the rising tide to come in, because it's gonna raise all boats. Okay? I've been in New York. I've been up there. I was up there when his accountant was in court. I was there. I was there when his accountant was in court. So I'm right now just trying to figure out what the next move is, man. Just trying to figure out what the next move is, and all I can do right now is just fast and pray. That's all I can do right now, is just fast and pray. And see, A lot of folk be feeling sorry for themselves because they might not have the wherewithal to do what they need to do. Man, don't trip. You ain't got no food? Fast. 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 Be good for you. Clean your body out. Fast. You ain't got to complain. You ain't got no food. Man, I look. This is... normally, when I get some bread from Whole Foods, I usually have some slices left over that I have to end up throwing away because they go bad. This is the first time I have ever ate every slice of bread that was in a loaf. Yesterday was the first time ever I've ever ate every slice of bread in there. And I said, I'm not going to fall to the temptation. Man, I'm going to stay here. Like this morning, you just make do, man. Make do. Make do. Make do. Make do, man. Make do. And not only make do, but have a positive attitude about it. Have a positive attitude about it. And that's how you strengthen your faith. When you're going through some stuff, and you still can be positive, you still can have a positive outlook. Man, you're walking in your faith. I can't tell y'all how this is going to turn around. All I can tell you is it's going to happen, and it's going to be in my favor. One day, and one day soon. No, seriously, one day soon. Man, I'm going to have a life-changing moment. A life-changing moment. All the stuff that I've been out here trying to put together over all of these years are finally going to start coming together. I told you. Man, look at my website, dcblacktours.com. Look at my website. Look at my website, dcblacktours.com. That's my website. You know, and when I first created my website, man, it was only until I got a 3rd-degree burn on this arm right here that made me sit down and go through my website and see the mistakes that I had. I was curious about, man, how come ain't nobody booking no tours? Because when they read your website, it's a mess. It's confusing. And when I got this 3rd degree, I was trying to sell the caddy, and she ran hot on me. And I thought it had cooled down and had a white shirt on and opened up the tube, and poof, man, that water blew up on my arm. Okay? So at that moment was when I sat down and said, man, let me go to my website. And that's when I had to clean it up so that it could make sense. You know, and I got tours right now I haven't even put on my website because I'm trying to get what I got working. See, when I first started out, I created the DC Underground Railroad tour. It's like a 7-hour tour all day. And after getting into it for a while, I found out that's too long. A lot of people don't have this kind of energy and patience to endure this. So then I went from the DC Underground Railroad tour to the DC Black History Night tour. So now I got a day and a night tour. But then I discovered that my day tour was too long. So now I got to create another tour, the DC Chocolate City Day Tour. And that's when I created that. And they are always evolving. And when I get my tour guides, see, I'll be able to have a historic cemetery tour in DC. Luna, you better check your faith. That's all I can tell you. Check your faith. If God wanted you in the tent, you'd be there. You would have been there already. See, you trying to lean to your own understanding, and it might not. That might not be working. This hotel game is no joke, and how I've been able to survive in a hotel is when they send me an email, I open it up and look at what they're offering. And because I have been here for so long, they know me. So I got a email. I was paying like almost $90 a night up in here. And matter of fact, $95 a night, pretty close to $100 sometimes. And they sent me an email, and I was just playing around with it, put it to the end of the year. And when it came back, the rooms were like $70 a night. And I went to the hotel manager. I said, look, man, I'm paying this, but I now have this reservation that will pay me, that I ain't got to pay but $70 a night in this room. And he said, take it. But he didn't tell me that I had to pay the difference that they was going to charge. And he ended up giving me the refund of the difference that I had to pay to switch my reservations. So in this, I paid $70 a night for this room. Okay? And I just, and every time they send me an email, I always check and see what rates are you now offering. And see, like one time, the rate was $88 a night. Then it was $82 a night. It hadn't gone below $82 a night. All of these sales that they having has not gone below $82 a night. So I'm keep watching it, and the minute that it goes below $82, then I'm gonna jump on that reservation. And see, and this is what I learned. See, when you make the reservation, even though they take your card, they don't charge it. See, even though when you make a reservation, they're gonna get your card number and all of that, they don't charge it. When you get to the hotel, is when they're gonna charge your card. So now that I know that information, shoot, I'm looking for, I got from January 1st to March 31st. I'm looking, what kind of deal can I get? What kind of deal can I get? And I might not even need it. You know, I might not even need it. Because come 2024, I could be out of here. Okay? So establish Anybody that find themselves in this position, and like, honestly, if I didn't have going on what I got going on, man, I'd be up in here working. Because they short on help. I'd be up in here working to offset this room. I would, if I didn't have all the stuff I got going on right now, shit, man, I'd be up in here working part-time to offset this room. That's what I would do. I would get up in here and be, hey, listen, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. I'll work for you every day but Saturday. I ain't working on no Saturday. But let's make a deal. That's what I would do. If I'm in this situation, I'm taking a look at how you ain't got enough help around here. So how can I help you out and you help me out with discount on my rate? I don't need no health insurance. I don't need none of that. All I need to do, let's barter. And see, and that's what some of y'all gonna have to start learning how to do. Man, how to barter with people. And not in a way that you got to degrade yourself. Because you got some people out here bartering with sex to get what they want. Let me say that again. So you got some people out here bartering with sex to get what they want. How long have I been on here? Hour and 20 minutes. Okay? So you're going to have to, man, when it comes down to survival, you're going to have to put your thinking hat on. See, and there's a whole lot of people in here right now struggling trying to pay this hotel bill, and they thought, man, let me go down here and see what I can do if I can. And all you can do is ask. The only thing they can do is tell you no. We can't do that. That's all they can tell you is no. But at least you done put the thought in their mind. And one time they might come in and say, hey, can you do this for us today? Because one day I came to the hotel, man, and this young couple, they was nasty as shit. They would sit in their car, eat all their food, and just throw all the trash out the window on the lot. You know, McDonald's, Popeyes, all that shit. They be sitting there eating their food, and they just throw all the trash out the window on the lot and drive off. And one day I came, and the shit looked bad. And I just went and got a trash bag and picked all the trash up and told the manager, I said, man, you know, I saw this. I just couldn't tolerate it no more. And I know you ain't got no help, but I picked all this trash up. He said, man, thank you. And one day, they had a new girl on the desk, and I kept telling her, I said, listen, I'm going to the bank. I'm going to put this money in the bank. And when I come back, I need you to charge my card. And she said, oh, no, I got to wait till 11. And I knew that wasn't true. And by the time 11 came around, something else done hit the bank. And I ain't got enough money. And the manager walks in. He's Mr. Don. What's wrong? I said, man, I told her to run my card, and she said she couldn't. And now it's rejected. He said, how much you got? I looked at, I got at least $100. He said, hold on. Put your card in. Said, we can't do that for you always, but you're a nice guy. And that's and I'm still in here today. And y'all know the struggles I done had with this hotel, man. You know the struggles I done had with this hotel. But now, I'm good for 2 more weeks. Bernie is the reason I'm in here this week. Bernie is the reason I'm in here this week. Bernie. Sure is. That's the reason I'm in here this week. Because of Bernie. And yesterday was his birthday, and that boy blessed me. And not only did he bless me, I was looking at Everett's live, and he turned around and blessed Everett yesterday too. So on his birthday, man, he was giving. On his birthday. So was. So anyway, just think, man, put your thinking hats on, man. There's always an answer. The question is, are you willing to try to find it? There's always an answer. Okay? Always an answer. And the question is, are you willing to try to find it? That's what I'm telling you about. See, post-pandemic, that's what people gonna have to start learning how to do, to barter. You ain't got no money? What service can you offer? And you ain't got to degrade yourself. You ain't got to humiliate yourself. We talking about something with some honest to goodness talent that you offering. Okay? And we need to, and that's what we're gonna have to get back to. We want to get back to that. You know, I can help you do this if you can help me do this. See, some of y'all right now complaining about what you ain't got, but yet you don't go to the people who got, what you need, and say, this is what I can do. Man, if food is your need, man, you need to be trying to get around someplace where you can serve and you still can get some food. See, so many people fall on hard times and don't think they have any obligation to do anything physically. They just see it's a win situation. See, when you do what I'm telling you to do, we talking about a win-win situation. Most folk just operate in a win situation. They're the only ones that's going to come out on top on this. They're the only ones. It's not a win-win. It's a win. And see, we need to get back to win-win situations. If somebody's asking you for some help, then they should be able to demonstrate how that help that you're giving them is not only going to benefit them, but some other people too going to benefit from that. And see, when some other people can benefit from your blessings, see, you now are not selfish. And right now, we have too many people who are selfish. All they want to do is win. They don't want to create a win-win. They just want a win situation. And that's selfishness. It's just that simple. And that is what's creating the distrust among us. That's selfishness. All right? So man, use your head, man. Think your way out of this. Don't panic. Don't panic. Think your way out of this. There's an answer. You just gotta put your mind to it to get it. There's an answer. All right? There's an answer. So, hey man, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep trying to explain. Maybe people will get it. Maybe they won't. It won't be because I didn't try. It won't be because I didn't put forth an effort. That's for sure. And see, and look, and let me show you something. You know, I got what, 7 people up in here right now? And I have a whole lot of people that come on up and they won't even hit a like button. They won't even like my content. They'll sit here for hours and won't even like it. That's how people do. Sometimes, man, they'll use you, abuse you, and discard you. See, because you know, Truth Conductor, that's my man. Yeah, I know Truth Conductor. You know, right now, if I come along and get a sponsor that really makes me a true rags to riches story, you know how many people all of a sudden gonna know me, gonna know of me. Now that I got some money, oh yeah, I know Truth Conductor, I know him. That's the guy that do the Black History tours. Yeah, I know who you talking about. Yeah. Shit, forget 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th cousins that you ain't never heard of. Be all of a sudden looking you up. But them same people won't look you up when you're in need. See, when you was struggling trying to get out this hole, when you was putting up, trying to get up, see, they was sitting on the sidelines watching. And you're going to have, I keep telling y'all this, I tell y'all this all the time. The person you need to run from is the one that's going to tell you, man, I knew you was going to make it. I've been watching you, and I knew you was going to make it. That's the mofo you need to haul ass from. Let me say that again. See, when you get out, you're going to have some people say, man, I knew you was going to make it. I've been watching you. I knew you had it in you. Run from that person. Why, Truth Conductor? They just gave you a compliment, because if they've been watching you, they saw you when you were struggling. They saw you when you was going through some hard times. And they didn't lift one finger to try to help you. But now they so proud of you. See, they knew. It's back. It froze. Man, my life froze. I was like, wow. You know, no, but seriously, that's the person you need to get away from. The one that's been watching you, that's been clocking you, that's been seeing what you've been going through, but yet didn't want to help you, didn't want to uplift you, didn't want to encourage you, and now they so proud of you. That's the biggest crock of shit you can find. Run from that person. Okay? Run from them. Do yourself a favor, run as fast as you can, because that's a deceiver, a wolf in sheep clothing. All right? Man, jail is not the answer. Jail is not the badge of honor. Jail is not the glamorous lifestyle. See, that's how a lot of these young kids are being trapped into this LGBTQ lifestyle. Because them people make that thing so exotic. Make it look so good. So tempting. Man, when these women be out trying to recruit, man, they give these young girls the world. Give them the world. Anything they want, they can get. And all they trying to do is get them to drop their guards. And once they drop their guard, all hell break loose. All hell break loose. And let me tell you something. You ain't seen an angry woman until you see a pissed off dyke. Let me say that again. Over another woman. You ain't seen no anger till you see a dyke that's upset with another woman. Man, all hell break loose. All hell break loose. And they don't have no mercy with each other either. All right? Man, thank y'all for joining me. I'm just going to keep saying what I say. I'm just going to keep saying it. Until we get behind a positive narrative. Until we start promoting another alternative. Ain't nothing going to change. Nothing is going to change. And sooner or later, we're going to have to show these young kids. You can come out here and be positive, man. And make it. We're going to have to show them. We're going to have to show them. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. We're going to have to show them. Okay? So, do your part, man. However little, whatever that is, do your part. At the end of the day, you can say, man, I tried. I put some positive energy out there. And ask yourself, I mean, seriously, man, I want you to ask yourself, why are people so afraid to support something positive financially that they agree with? They agree with it, but they're scared to support it financially. Why? And some of y'all, the reason you are in the situation you in, because you got a closed fist. That's why some of y'all are suffering right now, because you got a closed fist. Man, listen. Bernie came up yesterday and said, man, today is my birthday. I said, happy birthday, Bernie. Now, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday of last week, he sent me $50 on my Cash App. And when I looked at it, the Lord said, don't touch this. Leave it there. Leave it right there. Don't touch it. And I sent that $50 back to him for his birthday. I said, man, I got this $50 that I'm going to send this back to you on your birthday. I had to pay for this room yesterday. You know how I paid for this room? Bernie sent me the money. Bernie sent me the money to pay for this room yesterday. After I had blessed him, he ended up blessing me. First, he sent me $200. Then he turned around and sent me another $3. Okay, seriously. That's how I'm here. I'm here right now. That's how I'm in this room right now. But it all started with me giving him. What if I had said, man, I ain't got but $50. I need that for my room. What if I had said that? Closed fist. Wouldn't have got nothing. But when I said, you know what, man? Here, I'm going to share. Here, let me share this with you. Here. Let me share this with you. See, this is what y'all got to understand. See, when your hand is open to give, it's also open to receive. But when it's like, Like, and can't nothing get in this. What can get in here? Nothing. And a lot of y'all are looking at your circumstances and you done this and you won't open up your hands and help nobody. And that's why you can't get no help. Okay? That's why a lot of y'all can't get no help. And I'm talking to you, Luna. I'm talking to you. Because you got a closed fist. I can tell by your conversation. You got a closed fist. You don't trust. You don't give. That's why you're in the circumstances you're in now. Because you don't want to give. You're scared. Because you're looking at your need. And you ain't trusting God. But yet you get in here and you talk about God, but you really don't trust God. You really don't trust him, Luna. You talk about him, but you don't trust him. I can tell you that now. You don't trust him. Because you're going to always have, but what if? Behind whatever you're going to get ready to do. Okay? Luna, don't take this personal, Luna. Don't take it personal, Luna. Okay? Don't personalize it, Luna. All right? And as far as the money that I got from you, it didn't come from you directly, it came from somebody else on your behalf. If I'm correct, you got your daughter or somebody to send me some money. That didn't come from you. So don't personalize it. I'm just trying to help you, sister. I'm in the same boat you in. And I'm just trying to show you what's been working for me. That's all I'm trying to show you, Luna, is what works for me. And we in the same boat. Well, if it's working for me, how come it won't work for you? See, you see what I'm saying? See? So I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Your daughter did send me some money on your behalf, so I'm not lying, Luna. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying. The money didn't come directly from you. It came through somebody else. Oh, she used, okay. All right, that's fair. If that's how you say it, that's fair. But I'm just trying to tell you, man, look at your heart for giving, Luna. Look at your heart for giving. And it might not always necessarily be money. Man, you might. I did say, I said the money came from somebody. I can go back and look at it and tell you, I said the money came on your behalf from somebody else. And I said, if memory serves me correct, the money came on your behalf from somebody else. Well, I tell you what. Okay, I tell you what, Luna. What's your daughter's name? What's your daughter's name? Let me go back and look at my Cash App. So I want to find that. I still got everybody that has sent me any money. I got it. What's her first name? What's her first name? What's her first name? I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. Let me go back. What's her first name? Malaysia. Okay. I tell you one thing, I'm gonna find that person, and whatever they sent me, I'm gonna send it back. I'm gonna send it back. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm sure it's in here. I just don't know where it is. Oh, here we go. Here we go. March the 11th. God diggity dog. March the 11th. I should play that number today. That's the day my grandmama died. $40. I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna get you that $40 back, Luna. And that is my mission. The first time I get some money in my Cash App, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send this $40 back to your daughter. Okay, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Cause see, if she told you don't send it, I don't want nothing. Don't nobody want me to have. And I'm glad you told me that. See, I'm gonna send it back to you. All right. Yeah, 311, man. 311 been coming up. That's man, and what's so crazy? What's so crazy is when I first came to DC, I met this girl from Jamaica, and we became really good friends. And she would always ask me, "How your grandmama doing?" Always. Jean would always ask me, "How your grandmama doing? She okay?" And 3/11 is her birthday. That's when my grandmother died. On my friend, the very friend that I had that would constantly ask me about my grandmother died on her birthday. Okay? So yeah, maybe I need to get out here and go play that number. Maybe that's what I need to do. Get out here and go play that number, man. Go play that number today. Damn. But I'm going to get that $40 back to you, Luna. I'll get it back to you. Promise you. One day, I'm going to be able to sit down, man, and be able to bless everybody that's done blessed me in my Cash App. That's the day I'm looking forward to. That I can say, here, man, here's $100, $500, $1,000. Thank you. Thank you for your blessing. And that's the day I look forward to. That I can be a blessing to everybody that's done blessed me. Man, I can return the favor. I look forward to that day. That's the day I look forward to. Okay? The day that I can return the favor to be a blessing to the people that's done blessed me. Because I keep telling y'all, man, I'm God's distribution channel in the earth realm. I am. I'm his distribution channel in the earth realm. I am. I'm God's distribution channel in the earth realm. Anytime God want to get some wealth in the earth realm, he going to send it through me. Because he know I'll deliver. I give it. That's what I want to do. And see, and you can laugh, and you can say, I can only go by what the Bible say. And the Bible says when you try to exalt wisdom and understanding, that it will cause you to inherit wealth. Didn't say you had to go out and do anything. Said it will cause you to inherit wealth. That's why when something is causing you to do something, you got to listen to your intuition. See, if God gonna cause you to inherit wealth, man, you're gonna have to pay attention to your intuition. When your intuition tell you to do something, you can't question it. And it's only going to tell you once. See, when your intuition is trying to lead you in a way to go, notice it don't hound you. It ain't gonna sit down and be begging you to do nothing. It ain't gonna do it. Okay? Oh, my grandson and my daughter are on the way back. He had a successful show in Chicago. And they're on their way back to DC. He's in this play, A Wonderful Life, about Louis Armstrong. And my grandson, the actor that's playing the trumpet, actually, my daughter was telling me last night that he told, oh, wait a minute, this thing done stop. Gotta be done stop. Because I ain't talking about that. He told the guy that plays Louis Armstrong, told my grandson, if when they get to New York, if he wasn't the guy that was playing the trumpet behind stage, he didn't want to participate. That's what the guy just told my grandson. He said, if this must be this live must have went out, because it's repeating itself. It's not. I think something didn't happen. It's saying I got 9 people up in here, but it's still repeating some information that what I'm saying on my other phone. This stuff is repeating. Man, can y'all hear me out there? I got 9 people up in here. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Let's see here. See what we got going. Let me see if it's the same thing. Okay, yeah, it's back. Okay, it's back. Okay, so man, pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to all of the circumstances that you might be dealing with. See, most of us are stuck because we're too busy trying to figure out the how. See, that's why most Christians that say they believe in God are stuck, because they trying to figure out the how. How God gonna do it. God got ways that you've never heard of. Okay? God got ways out here you ain't never heard of. That to get you to stupid stuff that can make money come to you. And you're gonna know it's God because it's gonna be crazy. Okay? Quit trying to figure out the how and believe it will happen. Quit trying. Man, I told y'all, I have a van for my business. Both of my trucks got repossessed back in 2015. And I'm still in business. I don't know where my truck coming from. I'm just believing God, man. I got me some new transportation. That's what I'm believing God. Man, I got some new transportation. Something that's dependable that I can get around the city and I can show people what DC is all about. See, most folk only show you the downtown area. Man, I want to get out in each ward and show you what it's like. Show you how they living. To show you the difference. So you can see for yourself. See, most folk want to play it safe. And I'm saying, man, when I'm starting my shit, I'm going to the hood. That's where I'm going to start my tours. I'm starting my tours in the hood. Because I know that's where development is headed. It's headed to Anacostia. It ain't got there yet. So let me get a head start. Get in there before the development come. And that way, I'm already in. See, I'm already in. I ain't trying to get in. I'm already in. And that's all I try to do, man. Is just get out here and see a need that ain't nobody feeling. That's all this is a need that ain't nobody feel. And because nobody has filled it, we don't know how much of a need this will become. And boy, I got a plan too. Oh, I'm gonna sell some dishes. I'm gonna sell some dishes. I'm gonna sell this right here. I'm gonna sell the hell out of these. This right here, I'm gonna sell cause it's mine. It's my idea. I'm gonna sell the hell out of these. And see, I can use these and give some away. Absolutely. Absolutely. And see, and what y'all don't realize is by law, DC can only be 10 square miles. By law. Most of y'all didn't even know that DC by law can only be 10 square miles. That's as big as DC gonna get. 10 square miles by law. That's as big as we can be. See, we landlocked. DC is landlocked. So when you start coming in here rehabbing, everything around you gonna go up. That's how they done displaced a lot of people. That's why a lot of people couldn't pay property taxes. Because folk would come in and rehab a property, and everybody property tax in that area is going to go up. So if they keep rehabbing, the property taxes are going to keep rising. And now you got people that's going to be displaced because they can't pay their property taxes. And you know how many people right now that are homeless because they couldn't pay their property taxes? They're homeless right now because they couldn't pay their property taxes. Well, but Steve, see, they're saying by 2050, every house in DC is going to be worth at least $1 million. And that's what? 27 years away? By 2050, they say every house in DC it's going to be valued at least $1 million. 27 more years. Okay? So and right now, the rich. Let me tell you something. See, DC statehood is a joke. Let me say that again. DC statehood is a joke. All right? Because every state has counties. And DC ain't but 10 square miles. So we got 4 quadrants, and we got 8 wards. So now are all the 8 wards are going to become their own county? And we ain't but 10 square miles? Look at the confusion that statehood would bring to DC. So if you really want something, hold on a second, y'all. Got that air on, boy. It's a little cold up in this camp. They like, go put some pants on. That's what I should do. Y'all, listen. Y'all don't know how sweet this is to be able to come in here and put on my shirt, tie, and vest and hat, and I ain't got to put no pants on, man. You just don't know. I mean, anyway. DC don't need. DC don't need. DC, see, what they should do is this. If they turn around and say, everybody in the District of Columbia will not have to pay federal income taxes, you would not have a house for sale or for rent in Washington, D.C. If they turn around and say, instead of statehood, every citizen of the district don't have to pay federal income taxes, man, the people would overrun this city. They would overrun it. Okay? They would overrun it. Okay? Yeah, I've been talking to you this time with no pants on. see that one? I ain't joking. Hey, that's some of the privileges you get, man. See, because you don't know. Only way you're gonna know, I'm gonna have to get up and you're gonna have to see. But man, people do this all the time. You know how many newscasters be sitting in their underwear and report news from home, and all you can see is chest up? And if you saw waist down, you'd be like, whoa, what? What? He's sitting there in his underwear? Yeah, I'm going to get up and put some clothes on and go outside in a minute. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what, I got me an apple I'm going to eat over there. I'm going to eat my apple today. And, man, I'm gonna make through this day fasting. I'm gonna make it through this day fasting. I'm gonna make it through. I don't know how. Well, I'm inside, so I ain't outside, so I can't tell you. I ain't been outside yet. I can't tell you how cold it is. I ain't been out yet, but I've been. A little over a week ago, I hit my knee when I got on this bus, man, and that joint's full up. I mean, it has been painful to even lay down and sleep. I couldn't even bend it. My knee was so swollen, man. I mean, I couldn't even bend it. It was so painful. And now, at least I can bend it. And I still got a little sensitivity in it, but at least it will bend. You know, so that's one of the reasons. You know, and shortly before I hit my knee was when the caddy went down. That's when I realized I done broke a screw off in the starter, in the housing. So now I gotta get it to the mechanic so he can get this screw out of the housing and fix it. But there's some other work that I need done to this car, because if I don't get it done, I'm still gonna keep having the same problem. Because right now, it'll cut off on its own, and it has to sit for a few minutes. If I try to crank it back up, it'll just keep won't start. But let it sit 5 or 10 minutes, go out there, boom, crank it up, it'll crank right up. So I got to get it so that every time I get in there, I crank it up, and I ain't got to worry about it cutting off on me. I'm gonna get my caddy restored. I'm gonna get it restored, and it's gonna be a souvenirs collection, because it's already an antique. And I got the last year of the big body. 96 was the last year of the big body, and that's what I got. A caddy. See, you know, and this is why companies like Mercedes, Mercedes-Benz should be beating down my door trying to be a sponsor, because they all over the world. Mercedes is sold all over the world. And Mercedes-Benz, because I got a tour company, I have a hop-on, hop-off shuttle, Mercedes-Benz should be the one saying, hey, Truth Conductor, come here. Come on, man. Let us sponsor. Not only are we going to sponsor your message, but we're going to give you some vehicles too. And you know what I would do? See, I told y'all, my sponsor, I want half money and I want half stock. Give me some of that Mercedes-Benz stock. Because, see, that's what I'm going to try to move. Now, how you going to make their stock move, True Conductor? Because I can tell you, hey, listen, I'm going to be in your town today, and the first 200 people with a Mercedes-Benz, I'm going to fill up your tank of gas. Meet me at this gas station. Okay? Meet me at this gas station. I'm going to fill up your it probably is. It probably is. But see, what I'm trying to do is motivate people to support the brand. See, a lot of people get out and be endorsed by something, but they ain't trying to sell it. See, they ain't trying to facilitate sales. That's why I want half money, half stock. Because I'm trying to make your stock move. Okay? And I'm going to make your stock move with some of the money that you're giving me. Because I'm going to encourage people to look into your product, to buy your product, to support your product. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get on Twitter and tag them with a live and show them. Because, man, right now, because I am in tourism, I use a lot of vans. See, I can tell some van companies right now why your van ain't popular. Because, see, most people, when they look at a van, they don't look at it from the angle of the person that's using it. That's got the purpose that it's going to serve. And if you look at most passenger vans, the one thing that's missing with them is a side step to get up in the van. Okay? I will. See, that's the mistake most vans make, like Chevy. When I told y'all I was looking for a van, and I started looking at Chevrolet because they got a low roof and it's roomy. And most of the Chevy vans that you see, you got to step up in them. They don't have a side step that you can step on and then step up into the van. You got to step up in the van off the curb. And if you're old or you're not as flexible, it ain't convenient. I don't, because that was my carelessness. That was my carelessness. Well, see, Steve, here's the problem, brother. That's an accident that's waiting to happen. A step stool is an accident that's waiting to happen. Because anything can happen, that the stool could fall over. See, they can hit a wrong angle, and then they fall out your truck. Now you got a lawsuit. But now, if you got a side step, okay? If you got a side step, see, you can stand there and hold somebody's hand and help them step down to step out your van. But if you holding their hand while they trying to step on a stool, see, they might accidentally do something. That stool can tip over. And you can have somebody falling out your truck. And now you got a lawsuit. And I'm just saying right now, okay? But anyway, so my hitting my knee on the bench, man, that was my carelessness. I can't blame them for that. That was my carelessness. And again, it happened for a reason. Because, see, when I couldn't walk, when I couldn't get out and I couldn't get to the White House, I still got to believe God that I'm going to be able to stay in this room. See, that's what this has done for me. This has strengthened my faith to further still believe that even though I can't get out, God's still going to open up a way for me to keep this room. And that's what this experience has done for me, has given me the faith to keep believing that God's still going to look out for me. Okay? Well, again, man. Again, see, now, I don't know where you are, but see, most folk in DC, when you go to a lawyer, I don't care how good you think your case is. They want some money. See, that's the man. You talking about? Listen, bruh. Listen to me, bruh. Listen to me. You see how I can bend my knee up? I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even. You see how I can bend my knee up? Now, man, my knee was like this. Okay? You see what it's looking like now? I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't do that. That was just something that was too painful for me to do. So no, man, I'm not, and I know that if I walk into an attorney's office talking about I want to sue somebody, I gotta walk in there with some money. Well, that money that I'm gonna walk in with an attorney, man, I'm gonna use that for this hotel, cause that case ain't guaranteed that I'm even gonna win. Okay, so again, because it's my mistake. Yeah, no, seriously. And see, and this is how a lot of poor people get disillusioned. Because they get something that is wrong, they've been wrong, and they think they can go to a lawyer, and a lawyer is going to take their case pro bono, because they ain't got no money. And the lawyer going to say, man, no, I need a fee. Yeah, I'll take your case, but I need some money. Because they got to pay for their student loans too. You know, these lawyers got to pay for their student loan too. Remember that. They didn't get that law degree free. They had to pay for that. And if you go into them for their services, they want to get paid. And you can't blame them for that. So I'm just realistically looking at it, trying to sue the bus company for this. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time, man. That's a waste of my time. Now, if somebody hit the bus and I end up busting my knee, now that's a different story. Now you're talking about a whole different scenario. Okay? No, well, see, but Gummy, you got to be wise about what you're doing. Because like I said, if somebody made contact with the bus and I end up hurting my knee, shit, I'm making a beeline to a lawyer. But to get on the bus, and because I was careless about sitting down and hit my knee, I can't sue them for that. I can't sue them for that. Okay? Hey, I got one of my trolls up in here. One of my trolls is my trolls. My troll. See, so look, say you need to be real and understand in a modern society, you have to work to provide and do well for yourself. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I can't see, and this is a good example. Now I done showed you. They can't attack my website. See, my website, you can't attack. You can't go in and criticize and say I got some shit for a website. But yet, I need to go get a job, be a slave for somebody, because I can't come out here and be independent and try to work from within, live off me, off my ideas. See, I can't do that. Now you need to go get a job. See, you're crazy. You think that you're going to be able to manufacture your own dinnerware idea. You got your own tours, how that works. That's your idea. That ain't working either. But who say I got to give up? I'm not helpless. Why the fuck you think I'm helpless? What look helpless about me? I'm not helpless. That's your bullshit. You might be the one that's helpless. And you coming up here projecting some shit because you could be unemployed. And truth be told, see, because you coming up in here in disguise, your ass could be living in a hotel. Man, in fact, you could even probably be homeless. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? You ain't never talked to me one-on-one. If you have talked to me one-on-one, why you got to come up in here in disguise? You ain't trying to help me. Why you got to come up in disguise? See, because I want to use your lame ass as an example. I'm going to block you, but I'm going to play with you first. Your ass going to get blocked, but I'm going to play with you first. I'm playing with you first. See, this what I'm trying to... I don't even know what you're talking about, man. I don't even know what you're talking about. That's probably some shit that happened months ago. What you talking about? And you still walking around with that hurt. Oh boy. I don't even know what kid you talking about. I have no idea what on Instagram. I have no idea what you talking about. I have no idea what you talking about. And if but anyway, like I said, you can come up here as yourself. You ain't got to disguise yourself, man. You ain't got to disguise yourself. You can come up in here as you are. You can come up as you are. Who say, see, I'm wasting my life, man, if I ain't got nothing to offer. If I don't have no ideas, I'm wasting my life. See, you're trying to project it as a win situation. And I be telling you, this is a win-win. You know what? I see it's time to get you up out of here. It's time to get you up out of here. Go make another channel. Because you're getting ready to get the fuck up out of here. Okay? See ya. Bye. Get your ass up out of here. Get up out of here. Yeah, get you up out of here. That's the way we'll do that. Just go make another account. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I got ideas that are working, but I need to go get a job. Okay? All right? I need to go get a job because I'm wasting my time. I shouldn't be trying to dream about creating no businesses, creating no new ideas. See, I'm too old for that. I shouldn't be out here saying, man, look, I got me a dinnerware line. I want to get a prototype of. And once I get a prototype of this and you see it, then it's gonna be like, oh shit, that do look nice, True Conductor. See, you can't tell how nice it looks because it's on paper now. Oh, you back? Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Welcome back. Welcome back. And hit the like button while you're up in here. Hit the like button while you're up in here. Okay? Hit the like button. So and what this shows you, see, all this is showing you how much people will concentrate on doing something negative than to come up here and be positive. Anybody, the easiest thing in the world, man, is to throw a stone at somebody. That's the easiest thing in the world. Easiest thing in the world is pick a stone up and throw it at somebody. You don't have to have no creativity. None of that. Oh, get the fuck up out of here. 19 years old. Shit, you still wet behind the ears. Man, get up out of here. Get up out of here. 19 years old, get the fuck up out of here. No wonder. Shit, you still you probably still stuck on beating your meat at 19. So get on up out of here with that foolishness, man. That's what them 19-year-olds are. Young, dumb, and full of cum. That's what you are. Young, dumb, and full of cum. So go on, get some of that cum out your system and get away from me. That's what you do. Get on away from me. But man, sometimes you're going to have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you're going to have to be your own motivation. Seriously. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you got to be the one to encourage you. You got to be the one to uplift you. You have to be the one to motivate you. Sometimes that's going to be necessary. You got to motivate yourself to keep going. Because if you don't, you're throwing the towel. See, you'll have people that'll come in here like that clown, talking about you need to go get a job. Why should I give up dreaming of an idea I done produce? I got a tour company that's up and running. Why do I need to go get a job? I mean, think about that. I got a tour company up and running. DCBlackTours.com. Why do I need to go get a job? I shouldn't have to go get a job. I shouldn't have to. It's just that simple. And that's the easy way out. And see, and that's just like OnlyFans. You know, I get up and I see this guy, this ex-football, basketball player, whose wife, talking about, well, I fell behind. And this is how I was able to make ends meet. By going in, and this old woman. This ain't no, I'm talking about somebody in their late 30s or early 40s. Talking about they got an OnlyFans page. And he's like, how come you ain't tell me? Because she ain't got no respect for you. That's why she ain't tell you. Because she ain't got no respect for you. I see one of my frat brothers, Ricky Smiley, is online grieving over his granddaughter, not seeing his granddaughter. And the reason he's grieving is because that girl ain't got no respect for him. That's how come he can't see his granddaughter, because she ain't got no respect for him. And he, I mean, you know, you got a platform, man, why don't you form a relationship with your granddaughter's mama, send them on vacation, because they're grieving too over your son. You ain't the only one grieving because your son and they grieving. Why don't you send them on a vacation? Why don't you send your granddaughter and her mama on a vacation at your expense? Why don't you do that? Try to develop a relationship with the mama. See, he want to have a relationship with the granddaughter without having a relationship with the mama. And it ain't going to work. Yeah. He's upset because the girl ain't got no respect for him. She don't respect him. And I'm saying, man, all you can do is say, look here. Man, I know my granddaughter and her mama are going through some stuff, and I'm going to send them on vacation. And then when they come off vacation, we're going to talk about family hurt. And see, he ain't the only one. Notice, he don't open up the platform to talk about the hurt other people are dealing with, but yet he put his shit front and center. But he ain't thinking about nobody else that's dealing with the same thing. He can only think about himself. And that's why she ain't got no respect for him. Because it's all about him. Okay? All right? It's just that simple. So if you want to see your granddaughter, establish a relationship with the mama. Because obviously you didn't have a relationship. Because if you had one, you wouldn't be on here talking about this trauma. And since you going through it, Ricky Smiley, why don't you help somebody else, Ricky Smiley, that might be going through the same thing and get out of your shit? But it's all about you. You know, perseverance, how does it go? Manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. Where's the uplift, Ricky? Where's the uplift, Ricky? Only thing you uplifting is you. You ain't uplifting nobody else, Ricky. Why is that? Okay? You know, seriously. And you got a platform, man, where you can open up. Let's talk about family hurt. Let's talk about family hurt. And notice he'll never bring that topic up. They get in there laughing and joking and doing all that other bullshit, but they never talk about something that's going to help folk. So they be in there clowning, but they don't try to bring no shit that's going to help people. Well, you know, see, there's another thing. Black men and sons is another issue, hotbed issue that we don't talk about. Black men and their sons, guilty. I have problems with mine. Guilty. I'm guilty. Okay, I'm guilty. I do not have a great relationship with my son. The most disappointing thing that I could experience. Man, I can't have a relationship with my namesake. With my namesake. And I ain't the only one. I mean, look, they just arrested this football player who killed his mama. He killed his mama. And he all over social media, man. They just arrested him. And he killed his mama. Well, my troll is back. My troll is back. As me. Ain't that some shit? My troll is back as me. Ain't that some shit? As me. Ain't that some shit? God damn. Damn. As me. Ain't that some shit? So let's do this here. Damn, I got to block myself. God damn. Ain't that some shit? I got to block myself. Damn. That's how serious my trolls are. That's how serious my trolls are. That's how serious my trolls are. I mean, they came back as me. Ain't that some shit? And they're going to go and make another profile and be right back. Matter of fact, the person that come after Steve is probably going to be them. They got a profile right now that they're making up to come back in here on my live. And that's all they got to do today. Is sit down and sow some, and see that negative energy that you saw. You ain't hurting me. You hurting yourself. Because that's the energy you putting into the universe. I ain't putting it in. You putting it there yourself. And you think that ain't going to come back to you? You think that shit is funny? It ain't funny. That's why you got to be careful, man, about what's coming out your mouth and what you doing. Because it's going to, all of that is going to come back to you. And you can sit here and criticize me and degrade me and put me down. But all of them words coming out your mouth going to come right back to you. Because it say death and life is in the power of your tongue. So even though you might be saying it about me, it's coming out of your mouth. And that's what's going to come back to you. What's coming out of your mouth. It's what's coming back. And you got so many people that's got division and hatred and animosity that's coming out their mouth. And they wondering why their life is in such a turmoil. Look at what's coming out your mouth. Look at what's coming out your mouth. And then you'll know. All right? So, hey man, thank y'all for coming in here, for being in here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And all I try to do, man, I'm just trying to share the experiences that I've had with people so that if they can avoid something, yeah, I am, Steve. I am. Yeah, I am. I am gonna still do nights. Yeah, I am. I think there's a lot of upside tonight. I will be still coming on at night. Yes, I will. I'm just trying to get a feel for the time now. Do I need to come early? Do I need to come late? See, I'm trying to where I fit in. What time slot that I'm trying to get in. But no, I'm in night. I'm definitely going to throw my net over in the night, on the night side. See what I can catch. Yeah, I am. Um, and you know what's so sad? Like, I show you what I done already produced. I can show you my ideas that I already manifested. I already manifested my ideas. My tours. Look at my tours. They already manifested. Look at them. And people come in here and act like I'm not putting nothing on the table. I don't have any ideas on the table. And that's what I have been able to survive off of my ideas. That's how I've been able to survive. My ideas. That is what has kept me afloat. My ideas. I'm just waiting for one of them to blow up. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do, man. Is make one of my ideas blow up. And I get demonized because I keep pursuing, trying to make one of my ideas blow up. Okay? That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all, man. And at the end of the day, we all just want one of our ideas to work. So it will give us access. So you notice the people that have access to cash are never complaining. Have you noticed that? The people that have access to cash ain't the ones complaining. Them jokers that ain't got nothing, that can't see nothing, that don't understand nothing, those are the ones that's complaining. Those are the ones that's making a big deal because they ain't got nothing to offer. But like I told you, go to my website, dcblacktours.com. You can go to my website and see. Go there. And I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes. I make mistakes, but I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna cheat you. I ain't gonna steal from you. I promise you that. I promise you that. And that's the one thing, man, you can ask either one of my kids. Every day. Don't lie to me, don't steal from me, don't cheat me. I'm good. I told my kids every day, don't lie to me, don't steal from me, and don't cheat me. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And that's how I deal with it. And that's how I do people, man. I ain't gonna cheat you, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I ain't gonna steal from you. And whatever I can do to help you, I will. If I can't, I get out your way. Just that simple. See, and again, long as you got a closed fist, can't nothing get to you. Let me read this scripture to y'all. Let me read this scripture to y'all. A guy sent me this scripture. David sent me this scripture. And I just happened to read past what he sent. Let me read this to y'all. Let me read this to y'all. This is Matthew chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 41. He who receives a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he who receives a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. See, when you receive something, you accept it. Hot diggity dog. See, when you receive something, you accept it. You accept it. And when you receive a person, you accept them as real, as genuine. When you receive them, and the Bible say, he who receives a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he who receives a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And one of the things I try to pride myself in doing, and that's walking in my righteousness. Oh, I heard that. Let me give you, know how I like to give y'all definitions. Hold on. Let me give you the definition of righteousness. I just heard that. Righteousness. The quality of being morally right or justifiable. The quality of being morally right. See, when you're morally right, right is right and wrong is wrong. Right ain't wrong and wrong ain't right when you're morally right. Right is right and wrong is wrong when you're morally right. And this is the problem. We done got away from right is right and wrong is wrong. We done got away from that. All right? Listen, man. Thank y'all very much. I'm going to get out here and get in some of this energy today and see what's going on. All right? All right, man. I'll see y'all later.